My friend who gave up everything for peace and quiet. This is the true story about one of my friends and a former coworker. He was married for like 17 years or whatever it was. Life was incredibly stressful for him, living over in Southern California. He had to live that fast-paced California lifestyle. His job was so high pressure. He had to be at the top of his game in his industry and always on the cutting edge. People below him were just like snarling for his position. He had to maintain profit and performance. His boss would breathe down his neck and basically follow him around the office. Where's this report? Where's that report? You're late here. You're too soon here. And he just made the workplace a really stressful environment. He also fought the war at home too. He was married fresh out of college. His wife put on mucho weight throughout the years, and she shopped like a mofo, always demanding more, always wanting to move to a bigger house. His daughter spent money like there was no tomorrow also, maxing out all of his credit cards, nice cars, clothing. They kept buying and buying, and his salary was not keeping up with their demand. One day, at about year 17 into the marriage, his wife requested a divorce. My friend was actually okay with this, because at this point, he was absolutely exhausted with life, and he just wanted some downtime. Him and his wife met with their divorce lawyers. They had a meeting on how they divide up all the stuff, and after a fuss and a fight, he just snapped, and he said, "I'll just take $25,000 and you can have the rest." His wife and lawyer were absolutely dumbfounded by that proposition. She got the house, she got the nice cars, the boat, the stocks, the bank accounts. She pretty much took everything in the multi-million-dollar estate, except for a mere $25,000. And my friend didn't put up any sort of legal fight, like most people actually would. When the divorce finalized, he got the $25,000, signed away the $5 million estate to her, and he bought him one of those camper van thingies, those Dodge Sprinter type vans. He bought a used one, and he lived in that thing. He was free. He had freedom, and he finally had peace and quiet. The only thing that he owned was that van, and he loved living in that bad boy. He was a nomad, and he answered to no one. He retired early, about 10 years before most people, and because he retired early, he got a lower monthly check. His company tried to explain to him it wasn't enough to survive on, but no, $885 a month will be just fine, he thought. He'll budget that out. He just wanted to stop working ASAP so he could catch up on some peace and quiet time. And fast forward about a year or two, this sucker is on the beach every single day. He lives right out of his van, sleeping in, no cell phone, having beers on the beach. He gets his monthly check to a P.O. box, just a guitar and his beach chair in the sun. And he's out there every single day, staring at all the chicks' butts in their bikinis as they walk by. This is a life, and he finally achieved it. Peace and quiet. $885 a month. He shops at Dollar Tree. He just gets whatever food. He picks up a food card, and life is good. He would much rather have this life than that one he had. It took him 17 years of a nightmare marriage to realize heaven was actually living in a van down by the beach. Most people try to make you think that this is a nightmare situation, that you're gonna be homeless. Go out there and get your education, go get a good job, because you don't want to live in a van down by the beach. But as you get older and you get more life experience, you actually realize that living in a van down by the beach is actually paradise.